Meghan and Harry have been vocal in recent days while senior members of the royal family have participated in Glasgow's COP26 summit. But this has sparked an identity crisis for the Sussexes as they struggle to remain relevant, Camilla Tominey claimed. Describing the couple's approach, Ms. Tominey said, "The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are in self-promotional mode, which puts them in a problematic situation when it comes to being relevant during COP26. In a video piece released online discussing the situation, Ms. Tominey said that the Sussexes are growing their bank balance, which she claims makes it problematic as they try to bolster their image as global change leaders. Speaking of how other royals are outshining the Sussexes, the Daily Telegraph's associate editor said, "The royal family have some good history when it comes to speaking out on the environment. They have a legacy, starting with the Duke of Edinburgh, and the Prince of Wales who covered environmental matters before they were fashionable." She also praised Prince William in his role in the Earthshot Prize. This, she claimed, made the royals far more credible than some of the politicians who have failed to make an impact at the summit, famously slammed by campaigner Greta Thunberg, who called it blah blah blah. Ms. Tominey said politicians were in it for the election impact, yet it was less easy to criticize royals who have been campaigning on the matter for decades. She adds that senior royals have stolen the limelight from Harry and Meghan, as their role is on the sidelines of the summit has had little impact. She states that supporters of Harry and Meghan will no doubt claim that other royals are taking a leaf out of the Sussexes' book when it comes to environmental issues. Yet, Ms. Tominey brings the idea back down to earth by suggesting the Duke of Edinburgh was the original green eco-warrior. She states that Prince Philip's pioneering approach to the environment is why the Queen referenced him so heavily in her video speech at COP26. The analyst was also quick in pointing out the absence of the Sussexes at the event. Although the Queen still refers to Harry and Meghan as important members of the family, the expert added, "Shush has always insisted that Harry and Meghan remain much-loved members of the family, but when you come down to business and the business of royalty, actually they're now outside the tent." Adding to the notion that it is almost impossible to have an impact from a distance, the Royal Observer went on to say, "It's so difficult for them to compete with a global summit with high-level political and royal presence." She added, "It's outside of this main scene and therefore it's going to have less potency." Harry was notably refused permission to have a wreath laid on his behalf at the cenotaph this year as he was no longer considered an active member of the royal family. Furthermore, he was denied the right to wear his military uniform at a recent presentation ceremony in the US to American personnel. Since retreating from the front line of the royal family, the Sussexes have come under intense scrutiny over their allegations of a toxic environment within the House of Windsor. Speaking with Oprah Winfrey, it was claimed that a senior royal questioned the skin color baby Archie would be born with. Furthermore, relations between Meghan and the Duchess of Cambridge were also said to be poor. Meghan has also been heavily criticized for her use of the royal title in promoting political interests in the US.